The highly anticipated GPT-5 language model is scheduled for deployment in 2024, and it's poised to be a game-changer in the world of AI. As we've witnessed the remarkable progress with previous iterations like GPT-3, GPT 3.5 and GPT-4, it's only natural to wonder what GPT-5 has in store for us. In this video, I'll delve into 5 exciting features and improvements we can expect from GPT-5. From enhanced context understanding to increased reliability and efficiency. But that's not all. Stick around until the end of this video, where we'll explore which jobs are at risk in the era of AI. Along the way, you'll discover some fascinating and fun facts about AI that might surprise you. If you enjoy this video and want to stay updated on the latest AI developments, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with your fellow enthusiasts. Let's embark on this journey into the future of AI together. Everyone anticipated the GPT-5 edition following the robust AI supports from GPT-3, GPT 3.5, and GPT-4. It is possible to anticipate gains in context understanding, accuracy, and other areas due to its multimodal capabilities. Here are descriptions of 5 features in detail. Number 5. Increased context awareness. A large language model, LLM, is likely to improve and increase our ability for context interpretation, which is what we may expect to see first. An increased ability to comprehend context and keep context in lengthy discussions, which is one of the first things that most of us hope for with GPT-5 when it comes to AI language models like ChatGPT. This indicates that when you use it, you will receive more pertinent, insightful responses that satisfy your needs. Number 4. More trustworthy. Users also anticipate that GPT-5 will be able to offer more purely natural, sympathetic, and emotionally rich responses. Despite the fact that the data comes through training, people frequently have a tendency to doubt the veracity of the information it offers. For instance, compared to GPT 3.5, the GPT-4 model is rated as 40% more trustworthy. This suggests that when compared to GPT 3.5, GPT-4 offers more realistic answers and less reactivity to violent content. So, when the GPT-5 version is published, I'm hoping that it will address the aforementioned issues and become more trustworthy than the previous models. Number 3. Computing effectiveness. The GPT-4 model first required to be trained on a data file with more than 1 trillion parameters before it could be launched. As a result, the model is highly pricey. The Google Palm 2 model only requires 340 parameters to be trained, but it still performs well. Therefore, if OpenAI introduces a GPT-5 version to take on Google, they must think about and make cost reductions in order to retain and enhance performance. In addition, the likelihood that the system would crash increases as more capabilities are added to GPT-4. Developers have frequently complained about having to use GPT 3.5 because GPT-4 frequently stops responding. We can anticipate a smoother GPT-5 version that is used more effectively as a result of these characteristics. But before we head on to feature number 2, here are some quick surprising things that you didn't know about ChatGPT. Beyond its well-known features, ChatGPT by OpenAI has several interesting characteristics that you might not be aware of. The following 5 facts about ChatGPT that you probably didn't know could astound you. A whopping 45 terabytes of text data were used to train the ChatGPT system. That is comparable to nearly 25 years of non-stop HD video or nearly 3 million books. You can make music with ChatGPT. Yes, ChatGPT can produce new works of music in a variety of genres after being educated on musical data. Code can be produced using ChatGPT. Python, Java, and C++ code have all been produced using ChatGPT. Who would have thought that a language modeler could also code? Laughter can be found in ChatGPT. Unbelievably, ChatGPT has a humorous side. You'll smile at the clever comments and jokes that have been generated. The developers of ChatGPT are always attempting to increase the model's precision and functionality. Who knows what future updates ChatGPT will receive in terms of features and functionalities. So there you have it, 5 interesting facts about ChatGPT you probably didn't know. The next time you employ this fantastic language model, keep in mind these details. Let's continue on to feature number 2. Number 2. Multimodal capabilities. Most users would anticipate taking advantage of this model's multimodal features after the release of GPT-5. This means that in addition to processing photos, it will also be able to analyze audio, video, and temperature. This is due to the fact that watching films and looking at pictures helps people retain information for longer periods of time than just reading text. Number 1. Long-term memory. The current maximum code length for GPT-4 is 32,000 tokens. users anticipate that GPT-5, which has a greater code length than GPT-4, will allow the model to retain history and persona for a lengthy period of time. The CEO of OpenAI, Sam Altman, discussed how artificial general intelligence, or AGI, helps humanity in a blog post from February 2023. He said that the future generation of AI systems will frequently be smarter than humans, which can be dangerous for mankind. He sincerely hopes to attain AGI with GPT-5, and it appears that this will be the case. The GPT-5 model is probably going to test the limits of what AI is capable of. If so, OpenAI needs to be ready for stringent regulation and perhaps even a global ban on the use of GPT-5. Concerns exist over the effects of GPT-5 though. Artificial intelligence-generated material might become the norm, resulting in the dominance of synthetic media. Concerns exist around the necessity for protections as well as the emergence of potentially harmful AGIs. By creating a specific super-alignment team to make sure that AI systems are in line with human values and guard against potential rogue superintelligent AI, OpenAI is taking proactive measures to allay these worries. As we mentioned before in the beginning of this video, some jobs are more at risk than others due to the emergence of ChatGPT and other comparable AI tools. That doesn't necessarily imply that humans are already extinct and irrelevant, but it does suggest that AI is beginning to take over an increasing number of tasks. We have developed a top 5 list of vocations that are in danger of being replaced by AI and ChatGPT sooner rather than later, after searching the internet and our own experiences. However, keep in mind that the list is hypothetical and subject to change depending on how AI develops and how widely it's used. Let's get into some jobs now. Mathematicians. Even though you would believe mathematicians are immune to ChatGPT, their profession is one of the most vulnerable. People have long struggled to solve challenging problems in math. However, ChatGPT, and AI in general, can accomplish a lot thanks to the most recent GPT-4 model. Even now, ChatGPT is capable of resolving challenging mathematical concepts and equations. The bot only needs user input in the form of a straightforward query or dataset to function. ChatGPT can resolve any issue using the input given, even the one that both teachers and most users find difficult. AI is capable of performing any task, from simple addition to answering challenging SAT questions. Additionally, its powers will only grow over time. The popularity of ChatGPT has already skyrocketed, endangering jobs by providing online math assistance to countless people. This goes beyond pupils completing their homework, to include working adults using ChatGPT to answer challenging arithmetic issues. In reality, there are a ton of specially constructed AI-powered bots that are designed to solve mathematical puzzles. Translators and interpreters. ChatGPT is posing a threat to the jobs of interpreters and translators as artificial intelligence, including Google Translate, continues to advance. GPT-4 support for over 26 languages, both common and complex, has made translation more accessible. However, it's noted that AI translations may be less accurate in languages other than English. The use of AI in text interpretation and translation has been on the rise for some time, with OpenAI's Whisper API being a notable player in multilingual speech recognition. Companies like Duolingo have also integrated AI, specifically GPT-4, into their language learning apps, offering a wide range of features. While AI provides convenience, it raises questions about the future of human translators and interpreters, poets, musicians, and writers of creative works. When it comes to whether or not humans are superior to AI, creativity is one of the most hotly debated topics. After all, how can one anticipate that a computer will be more in tune with the outside world than a real person? Sadly, that is gradually shifting as jobs in the creative industry are threatened by AI. You understand what we're talking about if you've ever used ChatGPT to quickly create 1 or 2 haiku. In general, Reddit AI is capable of engaging in a variety of creative activities. This includes progressing from composing brief poems to creating complete tales. When it comes to dispensing poems, novels, haikus, and other literary works, chatbots like ChatGPT require very little input or participation. It will offer you a 500-word tale about the end of the world, pun intended, if you merely provide the barest of details. As people start using ChatGPT for a variety of emotions, we have already begun to see it replace a number of creative roles. The greatest writing apps can help writers overcome writer's block by weaving together storylines. Recently, ChatGPT was invited to create a brief horror story, and the responses were simply wonderful. Not only that, but other individuals are currently using ChatGPT to create books and market them on Amazon. With these kinds of developments, it won't be long until poets and writers of other genres have to compete with ChatGPT for work. Web designers. Nearly every good website we come across online was meticulously created by web designers who carefully examined every tiny element in code. This covers a major portion of web development. Unfortunately, AI like ChatGPT is also putting web designers' jobs in jeopardy. While Wix and other businesses utilize AI to assist customers in creating websites, bots have started to emerge that are much more versatile. Web developers, especially inexperienced ones, can now write fully functional website code in a variety of programming languages using ChatGPT as opposed to a rigid framework. As a result, when you ask ChatGPT to create a website using HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, a complete output code is produced that you can use for your own work. Users can even modify their specifications to achieve the precise website design that suits them. AI has always posed some challenges for web designers, but ChatGPT completely alters the game. In reality, there is no shortage of AI-designed websites that look incredibly polished and clean. When it comes to offering in-depth programming assistance, AI services like GitHub Copilot X and Amazon Code Whisperer have also established themselves as essential. News analysts, journalists, and reporters. Every item a writer in the industry writes is the result of countless hours of careful research, fact-checking, and analysis. As one might anticipate, this requires a substantial amount of time and work. However, with the introduction of ChatGPT, that effort is currently slowing, if not entirely going to waste. AI like ChatGPT can create lengthy essays on any subject in under a minute. The chatbot has a lot of background research, and the output only needs minor modification. Similar to this, if you offer AI with a topic and a video duration, it can create scripts for videos for YouTube and Instagram. The scripts are really thorough. Because the GPT dataset is only up to 2021, they might need further information in this specific instance. As before, AI has already entered the journalism industry. In fact, BuzzFeed has a series of 40+ stories that were almost totally written by AI but still used human concepts. Publications like CNET also adopt this strategy with comparable outcomes. Although not as well written as a thoughtful human post, the articles offer a great introduction to what might eventually replace journalists and content creators on the internet. In conclusion, as we eagerly await the arrival of GPT-5 in 2024, it's like waiting for the latest blockbuster movie sequel. We anticipate thrilling upgrades from GPT-4's meh to GPT-5's wow. Picture GPT-5 as a superhero of language models, sweeping in to save the day with its improved context understanding, reliability, and efficiency. No more AI-induced headaches. But let's not forget the side characters, like mathematicians, translators, and writers, who might be wondering if they'll need a new job title soon. AI is shaking things up, and while it's exciting, it's also a bit like watching a sci-fi flick. Fascinating and a tad worrisome, and definitely worth the popcorn. Thank you for watching, and please don't forget to like and subscribe for more valuable content.